Hi Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of December. And I do apologize, guys, that this is so incredibly late. Hopefully by now you do know that I've lost a lot of the content that I had already completed due to some equipment issues. So I've had to basically do a lot of the signs and readings all over again, and that includes some of the ones that I did for clients, sadly. So here we are with a do-over, and hopefully it'll be just as uplifting and positive as the first reading that I was doing for you guys. And I just kind of feel that there's a reason why those videos were lost. Maybe it just wasn't the right time for those messages to be delivered. Let's take a look. All right, so it is general advice. As always, please keep that in mind throughout your reading. Take from it, as always, what makes sense for you and release the rest. So I'll be using this deck by Calico Moon, the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck, to get things started, Scorpio. And I'm not calling it the Love and Life reading this time. I'm just really allowing the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here. And so let's just be open to the messages. Here we go. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. So what do you need to know? We do have commitment. Okay, so commitment is always a nice thing. We'll have to clarify, of course, whether or not that actually is happening or if that's been an issue. Someone wants to reach out to you, okay? So maybe part of what it is that they would like to communicate to you at this point is to tell you they're ready for a commitment. What else for Scorpio? We have the One. Okay, so maybe they had to spend time apart from you, I'm feeling, in order to realize that you're the one that they want to commit their life to, their partnership, be their life partner. We do have our song. We do have what appears to be, what could be a friendship ring, but it could also be a wedding band. And then we've got the bride and groom image here with the flowers and the bouquet. So it does seem here that some of you guys could have already either been married and spent time apart due to some issues that arose in the partnership. There could also be a particular song that you think about when you focus on your person, whoever that might be. For those of you who are at a distance from one another, they're coming through here to let you know, I will never forget. So even though you may not be together at this point in time, they're telling you here, they're never going to forget you. And then we do have hurt. All right, that could go either way. Either they ended up hurting you, you ended up hurting them, or through the separation, you've both been dealing with a lot of pain and hurt. All right, so let's clarify and see what's going on here. I'll pull from my tarot teacher deck here. For Scorpio, angels and spirit guides, please, for your second half of December. Were there commitment issues? Somebody clearly ended up getting hurt here. And this makes sense. Okay, Seven of Swords, deception, cheating, infidelity, lies. They weren't ready for commitment, and therefore they might have, wanted their cake and eat it too. They wanted to maybe just have some fun and not really commit. But they clearly want to reach out. Maybe right now, because of all this hurt and pain that you've been through with this connection, I'm just kind of feeling with that Nine of Wands, you've definitely been hurt. This is a very painful energy. It can be somebody who's been wounded. And so right now, even if they do want to reach out, maybe there's a part of you that is guarded. You've got your walls up, which is totally understandable. And then we've got the Seven of Cups here. So they could have been interacting with other people. I mean, we clearly see that with the Seven of Swords, third parties, infidelities. They were keeping things from you. They made wrong choices. They could have been fantasizing about other people. That's what's coming through here. We do have the Page of Cups. So there's perhaps this person that's thinking about you there. This can represent a romantic proposal, an engagement, an offer of marriage. We do have our song card, and there's what appears to be a wedding band right there. So I feel this could be an unexpected form of communication from somebody that you're thinking about. They want a new beginning here with that Ace of Swords. And the good thing about this is that this is clarity right here. I feel that was lacking with this person before. If they were in and out of your life, for example, if they were manipulative, if they were cheating on you, if there were infidelities here, entertaining way too many options in love and romance that ended up hurting you, that broke your heart. So with the Ace of Swords, this is a new beginning that is being offered for this connection. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to accept it, but it is presenting itself here, or it will be, giving you a new opportunity to start again with this person if that's something that you're interested in. It's either that or this is your decision to just cut them out of your life, to cut your losses and just start fresh, move in a different direction. Totally your call. You've got the Wheel of Fortune right here. So things are turning around for you, Scorpio, for the better. This does represent good luck, good karma. There are definitely some changes that's happening here. And part of the change is that you're healing. Okay, so you're ready to open up a new chapter here, whether it's someone from your past that couldn't commit to you before, or just starting over, brand new. Okay, we do have the Ace of Cups, so this is you focusing on yourself first, to be able to fill your own cup, to have love for yourself. This can indicate new beginnings, it can indicate a new relationship, it can indicate a new start in love and romance. So whether or not you take someone back that wants to return, or you just want to start fresh and go in a different direction and find a new relationship, it's totally your call. That is what's coming through here. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Capricorn. We do have that Devil's energy here. So this can be someone who's depressed because they're not with you. They could still be obsessed over you. This could be an unhealthy attachment towards you, feeling bound to you somehow because maybe they are struggling to move on. By hurting you, they hurt themselves. So this is something perhaps for this person that they're going to have to address and figure that out. They could have very addictive behaviors. They could have addiction problems. So I feel if this is your person, the one that you are thinking about or the one that's thinking about you, they might just be unable to move on because they're still thinking about you, almost to the point where it's an obsession, telling you, I'm never going to forget you. They still see you as the one. You hold the key to their heart. We do have the Star. Okay, so there's always hope whenever the Star card presents itself, Scorpio. But it's also giving you an opportunity perhaps to go in a different direction. You know, maybe the universe is illuminating a different path for you to follow, because this is also a card of self-care. You putting yourself first. Ace of Cups, being able to fill your own cup. Taking care of you for a change. Putting yourself first on your priority list in order to fulfill a wish that you have had. That's what's coming through there. And if this person is unable to fulfill that wish, this is you just going in a different direction so that you can manifest what it is that you're hoping to find. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles right here. So this is a solo energy. This is someone who's independent. So maybe right now you're content being single and maybe you're just doing well on your own. That certainly includes your finances, self-sufficient, financially independent, very successful, okay? And you don't have to be in a relationship to be successful. And perhaps right now, you're just enjoying life on your own and getting ready or preparing yourself for the next chapter. But in the meantime, I'm just getting for some of my Scorpios, you're focusing on you. You could have been dealing with somebody who is very action-oriented like this, the Knight of Swords, yes, but they tend to do things very impulsively. And sometimes the Knight of Swords, you know, they can get bored in a partnership and they're not ready for commitment. But the interesting thing is, Scorpio, there's been a shift in that energy because we've got the Hierophant. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Taurus here. So we've got someone here who wasn't ready for commitment, and now they're coming through telling you, I'm ready for commitment. So Divine Feminines, you know, you've got the High Priestess energy coming through here. A lot of what you're feeling, you got to trust it, your gut, your heart, your intuition. That's where you're going to ultimately receive the answer that you need in order to make a decision that feels right for you when it comes to this person. If it doesn't feel right to take them back or to re-explore where this can go, maybe you got to go in a different direction. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. It does seem that there's a lot that falls on your shoulders as far as decisions to make, whether to accept someone back or not. I feel communication might eventually come from this person, and you'll have some decisions that you need to make. All right, so let's explore that in in part 2 of your reading over on my Patreon page. That link will be down below. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below as well. That's it for now, Scorpio. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.